Welcome to my channel, That's What We Call the Good Life. Today I'm going to be talking about the cost of living crisis and how growing your own vegetables and doing some other simple things can really make a massive difference. Now, and if you've not already subscribed to my channel, if you could please do so, because you'll get lots of helpful hints and tips from my home garden, my allotment, and from time to time my home kitchen. And today helping you beat the cost of living crisis as well. Now, my big thing is obviously growing my own fruit and vegetables. It makes a massive difference to the quality of the food we eat and the cost it also that's associated with it. I mean, just for example, these are all the squashes, or most of the squashes and pumpkins and some of the apples that I've grown on my allotment, and they're going to keep us, you know, in food for quite some time. I've got more apples than that. I've got beans in my freezer, I've got fruit in my freezer, I've got lots of things up at my allotment at the moment that I'm eating, you know, and it, you know, although it does take time and it does cost a bit of money, you get a much better quality of life through growing your own vegetables. If you want to see more of that, then please do subscribe to my channel. Another way you can save money is really just buying more what you need, you know. So right, if you're not lucky enough to grow your own fruit and vegetables, just do a list every week and make sure you buy the fruit and vegetables that you need to make the dishes that you're going to make, which then leads on to better planning. So if you plan what you're going to eat and what you need a little bit more, you're only going to buy the things that you need, and therefore you're going to spend an awful lot less money. Another way you can save money is to look how much everything's costing. You know, go through your bank statement and kind of do a bit of a recce of things that are necessary and things that are unnecessary, and things where you could maybe reduce the cost down a little bit. Something my husband and I do, and which we really enjoy, and it fits in and around our gardening, is we help people save money on their bills. So if you want to see whether you can save money on your bills, you know, all those glamorous things that we all have to pay for, gas, electric, phone and broadband, there is a link just above, and there will be a link in the description. You can either contact us or you can go via online customer sign up and try and get yourself some savings there, and they're long-term savings as well, which have made a really big difference to our household and the friends and family that we've shown it to already. Now, there's lots of other things you can be keeping your eyes out as well. There's bargains in the shops, but a bargain is only a bargain if you need it. So, you know, you can be looking for reduced food or reduced other things, but make sure they're things that you actually do need. So you don't want to go and buy a load of reduced things and then get them home and think, well, I don't actually need those. And so keep your eyes out for reduced things. One thing that some of the supermarkets are doing is you can get reduced boxes of fruit and vegetables. So even though I've got my own allotment and I grow a lot, I can't grow everything. I can't grow bananas and oranges, you know, and sometimes some things don't do quite as well. So I still keep my eyes out for fruit and veg boxes that have been reduced. They're things that would otherwise go to waste, that you're obviously going to save from waste, and obviously it's going to feed your family. And sometimes I find it quite exciting to bring a box full of vegetables back and then create dishes from them. You know, there's other things. There's things like, you know, there's some apps out there to reduce food waste where you can get reduced food or free food. There's Too Good To Go, there's the Olio app, which is another really great tool you can use. Days out needn't be expensive. There's lots of free things you can do in and around your town just by googling, you know, free things to do in whatever area you're in. And also earning an extra income. So you can earn an extra income either selling some of the things that you don't need on Vinted or eBay or doing boot sales, but you can earn an income other ways. One way that my husband and I, we earn some money, because what we do has to fit in and around our good life, it has to be really flexible, is we help people save money on their bills, and in turn that reduces people's bills down, and then we get paid for that. We also recruit people to do exactly the same thing as well. So if you're wondering what to do and you would like something else to do, like a side hustle, a little bit of extra spending money, or just something a little bit flexible to work around the family, there's a link just above, and there will be also a link in the description, and you can have a look at that as well. And you can click on contact us, so you can contact my husband or myself, or you can just click on sign on as a partner and you'll get some information there. Another really fun free thing to do is foraging. So not only can you forage for food, you know, edible food. Quite often there's different times of the year. There's elderflower to make elderflower gin. There's sloes to make sloe gin. I'm sounding very alcoholic here. There are lots of other things you can forage that don't. I mean, there's quite often you can find wild walnut trees and all sorts of other things. But other things you can forage for, especially coming up to Christmas, is to make your own wreaths and things like that. You know, you don't need any real specialist knowledge to be able to pick some, go out with some secateurs and, you know, pick some stuff from the hedgerows and make your own wreaths and table decorations and things like that. You know, if you're unsure about about foraging, things like that. You know, there are some books you can get, which I would definitely recommend getting a book, and the River Cottage do some really good books, and also going on some foraging courses as well. Again, you might have to pay to go on them initially, but the knowledge that you will glean from that going forward, I mean, we make our reefs every single year ourselves now. We'd never even think of buying one. You know, things like sloe gin and things like that, we'd always just make them ourselves because it's a habit that we've got into, because we learnt the skills early on and we just keep using them year after year. Now, I hope you've enjoyed my tips, and if you would like to subscribe to my channel to learn how to grow your own fruit and vegetables, that would be absolutely amazing. If you want to save on your bills or earn extra money, there will all be links in the description for all of that too, and it'd be great to hear from you. If you're new to the channel, if you can let us know you've subscribed, and if you want to give us any feedback and any comments, then please do so.